Welcome. I'm your host, Onyema Ozadema. Today I'm talking about adolescent pregnancy and birth rate, the causes, the effects, the problems, and the recommendation. I look at the newly released Demographic and Health Survey 2018 to see how severe the situation of early adolescent pregnancy is in Nigeria. In Nigeria, an estimated 23% of women aged 15 to 19 years have started having children, with 17 having already given birth and 5% expecting their first child. In addition, 32% of teenagers in rural areas have started childbearing, compared to 10% in Nigeria's urban areas. The following are some of the differences found within the geopolitical zones according to the report. Northwest 36%, Northeast 32%, North Central 19%, South-South 12%, Southeast 8%, and Southwest 7%. Causes of adolescent pregnancies. Among the 6 causes, I will just describe 3. 1. Media influence. A study conducted in 2006 found that adolescents who were more exposed to sexuality in the media were also more likely to engage in sexual activities themselves. According to Time, adolescents exposed to the most sexual content on TV are twice as likely as adolescents watching less of these materials to become pregnant before they reach age 20. 2. Peer pressure. Adolescents often feel pressure to make friends and fit in with their peers. Many times their teens let their friends influence their decision to have sex, even when they do not fully understand the consequences associated with the act. Adolescents have sex as a way to appear cool and sophisticated, but in some cases, the end result is an unplanned teen pregnancy. The Care Family Foundation states that more than 29% of pregnancy adolescents reported that they felt pressure to have sex, and 3% of pregnant adolescents stated that they felt that they were not ready for a sexual relationship or proceeded anywhere because they feared ridicule or rejection. 3. Poverty. Some adolescents are constantly ensnared by petty gifts and food products, which they use to divert their leisure into premarital sex when their parents are unable to meet their needs. Some people are exposed to rape as a result of street trade or hawking. Both of these incidents are caused by poverty. The effects. I'll be describing one of the effects of teenage pregnancy. For mothers and their children, the medical, social, and economic cost of unplanned adolescent pregnancies can be devastating. Medical complications and prolonged labor are more common among adolescent mothers during pregnancy. The babies have a higher chance of being born prematurely and with low birth weight. These are caused by inadequate prenatal care and poor nutrition, which are common among adolescent mothers who live in poverty. Dreyfus, 1990. Problems of adolescent pregnancies. 1. Babies born to adolescent mothers have a high risk of being born prematurely or with a low birth weight. 2. The mothers may face complications or difficulties during delivery. They have a higher risk of anemia than mothers of their 20s and 30s. Adolescent pregnancies have a detrimental effect on the education and future plans of adolescents. This is because the adolescent-age mothers attend schools irregularly and sometimes drop out of school. Adolescent pregnancy is a social as well as an economic issue, as it pertains to education and employment. High rate of poverty and the psychosocial stigma it carries more. So when it is out of wedlock, the correlation between early childbearing and failure to complete high elementary school reduces career opportunities for many young mothers. There's this young girl, true life story. She's a snack hawker. Unfortunately, she was gotten pregnant by a man who tend, because of poverty, to assist her in her education. But this girl, one thing or something that she made up her mind that she had to go back to school after delivering the baby, and when she did, her dream was she wanted to be a medical doctor. That's her future dream, and they also promised that she was going to train her son, to be a well-educated person in future. I'll be recommending some call to actions. Adolescents programs should be tailored to the needs of individual communities and include health promotion information and advice, especially on risk-taking behaviors. Parents should not be too harsh on adolescents, but they should be approachable so as the children can confide in them whenever there is pressure from peers. Local government councils should develop programs that will empower adolescents to cope with the challenges that they face during their pregnancies. The teaching of sex and sexuality education should be made compulsory in all schools to help adolescents understand their psychological makeup. Religious leaders should tackle the problem of adolescents' unwanted pregnancies through moral instructions in churches and mosques. Thank you.